This is Kathy Biehl of Empowermentunlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2019 Aquarius New Moon, which takes place on February 4th, 2019 at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, at 15 degrees Aquarius, 45 minutes. Get going already! The Aquarius New Moon is kicking perspectives, motivations, and action into higher gear. The force is so great you won't just sit back and wonder, you'll just get going already. Messages and data are flying, and a lot of us are physically on the go as well. The flow through minds, mouths, and media is a weird mix, fit for Aquarius, of objective, level-headed, analytical, practical, inspired, and out of this world. A couple of distinct themes are likely. One is wrapping our brains around and implementing the upgrades in self-expression and group associations the past 2.5 years have delivered. Those changes are outgrowths of the eclipses on the Leo-Aquarius axis, which began in the summer of 2016 and ended with January's Leo full moon. The revelations, chapter closings, and departures it's occasioned will continue wrapping up over the next few months. In the meantime, this new moon launches the next new phase, as the first new moon after the eclipses on this axis. Watch for heightened objectivity and clarity about attention and validation. They factor into the plans you're making now and also into your dealings with social networks and pursuit of your dreams. Also watch for a connection to changes, chapter closings, and revelations of late summer 2017. This moon is at the same degree as the Aquarius lunar eclipse of August 2017, so dots should be popping up for linking without effort. This should include rapid movement on the Russia investigation, because the August 2017 lunar eclipse happened on Robert Mueller's sun, and this new moon coincides with the House Intelligence Committee finally having enough members to convene, with the first order of business being delivering transcripts of sworn testimony to the special prosecutor. Another theme is the volume of data in both number and noise. Messenger god Mercury is conjunct the new moon, enhancing the detached intellectual data orientation of this emotional new beginning. All three of them, the Sun, the Moon, and Mercury, are enjoying assists from boundless Jupiter through a sextile that doesn't merely pump up the volume but also invites looking for silver linings and expanding every concept exponentially. Because he is in Sagittarius, the personal is political, or the reverse, may be a truism. Let ideas mushroom. Think big, dream big, wish big. Magical thinking has surprisingly little chance of unmooring you from reality. In fact, it's likely to pull off the opposite. Wild schemes, inspired notions, flights of fancy, all are uncommonly doable with this new moon exactly between the lords of form and of formlessness, reality enforcer Saturn and transcendent illusionist Neptune. Jupiter and Neptune have been blowing smoke for weeks. Saturn entering the picture offers structure and grounding. The interlocking lineup suggests we're getting the hang of navigating the fog. Their combined wisdom, faith, and guidance may counterbalance other more boisterous factors, although likely not rein them in. Some of the hubbub has an underbelly or out of the shadows streak, with dark moon Lilith near Mercury and by extension the new moon. Provocateurs are on the prowl. True colors are being shown intentionally or not. And everyone is motivated to speak out, to act out, and simply to act. The new moon's ruler Uranus, agent of sudden, unavoidable change, is conjunct Mars, planet of push, god of war, and ruler of our drive. They're a formula for hair-trigger, unpremeditated action, hot-headedness, assertiveness, rampaging, risk-taking, and, given the rest of the sky, innovation. What they're up to at this new moon is a lot more complex than throwing lightning bolts and firecrackers. For one thing, Uranus is weeks away from ending his time in Aries, which means much that is being detonated now is part of his exit strategy and of our wrapping up the personal revolution we've each undergone since he entered that sign in the spring of 2010. As a result, we're acting now with greater self-starting, self-reliance, and self-sufficiency, or maybe just boldness. For another, Mars is exactly conjunct Eris, the goddess of discord. Sit back quietly, think. Not with these agitators. They're doubling the stirring properties of dark moon Lilith. We're going to all be shaking things up, making preemptive strikes, and reacting to frustrations, irritations, and provocations that we've tolerated far too long. And for another, Uranus is exactly opposite Pallas. The standoff highlights and perhaps hinders strategy, teamwork, and honoring legal rules. As with Mars and Eris, Pallas echoes other signatures of this new moon, combining the clear-headedness, progressiveness, and team orientation of Aquarius with Saturn's honor of order and rules. The opposition also pits the volatile masculine against the feminine in her most wise, far-seeing, and warrior guise. The new moon may start another phase of women coming to the fore in power. No coincidence that the Democrats' response to the State of the Union address on February 5th will come from a woman, Stacey Abrams, who most recently ran for the governorship of Georgia. These archetypes and energies will be popping up in the news, in your life, and within you. And while some will come at you, why not be proactive? Jump on and ride the impulses. Your perspective may be bigger picture than your norm. Your thinking could be inspired, and your readiness will be at max. So, cue Inspector Gadget. Go Gadget Copter. And get moving. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list and get my Jupiter and Sagittarius quick reference guide. Listen to my weekly podcasts and book a session with me so that you can understand what all of this means for you. You'll also find bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I am deeply grateful to all of the people who are supporting that and keeping Astro-Insight from going behind a paywall. You'll find me on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge, and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian Channel.